I think we need to show our asses.
Yeah.
I think we need to show some tits.
Totes.
I think we need to be tight.
Bring it, baby.
Yeah. My voice carries. Don't worry. No, it carries.
So does mine.
The voice that can cut through a steel wall.
Two of the same. I got one of those too. Same. Typecast.
Guilty.
Typecast. I know. We don't look anything. Well, we'll wait till
I disagree. I feel like we have the same size.
Oh, maybe.
I actually disagree. I think if the coloring had changed,
maybe.
I disagree. I think we are more similar than you think.
Maybe you're
visually.
right. If you were a brunette.
I think so. But I have so many.
You would actually be beautiful as a brunette.
You know, I've wore a lot of brunette wigs on Mad TV, and I love wigs in general.
Yeah,
because it's perfect hair.
Yeah.
So I always enjoyed a brunette wig.
Yeah. You'd look great as a brunette.
I'd happily be a brunette.
And your big blue eyes would just be blue, blue, blue.
Right, there I am. This is who I am now.
This is who we are now.
That's why I'm willing to. And I also know even if I move the party, there's a chance you guys might not make it. But the thought of you and Danielle in my living room, because it's really always arbitrary. Mm-hmm. My birthday's the 10th, so that's middle of the week. Yeah. I could do either Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'll let you know when Bert's in town. I'll be here regardless.
Great.
But whether or not you get Bert, I don't know. He may not be in town for either weekend.
That sounds grand.
But I'll be fine.
That sounds great. We can come dance.
Okay, I know.
Who else? We're not recording.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, LeeAnn.
I just start.
I love it.
I just conversate.
I love you, LeeAnn Kreischer.
I love you too, Arden.
I know.
Myrin.
Yeah.
I heard Bert say Myrin so much that I just hear Myrin. I know it's Myrin.
Everybody does. And that's when you have a Y in your name, you can't be tripping if people say Myrin. That's fine. Who cares?
How much fun did we have in Atlanta?
Can I just say we had the best time? It was like summer camp. It was like, I really hope I know we're going to come back. I can feel it. And I really hope it's in Atlanta.
Me too.
I loved, this is who we are. I love living in like the hotel with you.
Yeah.
I loved just getting to know you. I feel like you, me, and Danielle and Stephanie.
Yeah.
You guys were my girls.
Yeah.
And
we were each other's girls.
We were each other's girls. And we needed each other's girls.
Yeah.
And I feel like, first of all, we had fun and we all did a really good job.
Agreed.
Yeah.
We kicked ass.
We all kicked ass.
We did. So did Lily. Lily's
oh my God.
Gangster.
Lily. Oh, Lily is like
a gangster.
I think often. I literally think, what would Lily Burns do?
I do that all the time too. And she's like, she could practically be my daughter.
No, she's younger than me.
Way younger than me.
She's younger than me. And she's so authentically, first of all, she's fun.
Yes.
But she's fun and she just doesn't suffer fools gladly.
No.
And I suffer all the fools, not gladly, but I just suffer.
You just suffer.
I just suffer
with
the fools.
Yeah.
And I just love to see somebody so completely not a people pleaser.
Yeah.
And I think about how would Lily handle the situation.
Yeah. She's not a people pleaser, but at the same time, she's not an asshole.
No, she's
very lovely.
No.
She's great to
and
get
she's
along
fun.
with, and she's fun. And she's professional.
And she's a super babe. Mega babe.
Yep. Mega babe.
Maybe
for
a big
sure.
fun dresser.
Yep.
Loves her kids.
Yep.
Great stepmom.
Yep.
Shout out Jax and Sammy, even though he's not related. Jax and Sammy were iconic.
They were so great.
They were so cute.
They made me so upset that my children did not PA because they were so fun. I think my kids would have had a blast with them.
You know, my sweet, shy nephew, it was a real change in my dynamic with him because he's so sweet and has been somewhat, he's quiet. And I think he's an only child. I grew up with my brother. I grew up with like boys.
Yeah.
As I know you did. Like we both had like males around.
Yeah, a lot of males.
And like you had like uncles and stuff, Uncle Doug and whatnot. But like I feel like when you don't grow up with that, him coming down to the set with my brother, even though he was quiet, he's texted me every day since, which he never did before.
No way.
And he's like, and I think what he'd heard about Jackson Sammy, who in my mind, they were our interns who grew up. They were there for only a week, I think. Maybe 10 days.
Maybe 10 days.
But they they aged, they became guys.
Yeah.
And they did a good job.
Yeah.
And he was like, I would like to do that if you come back. And I was like, well, we'll see. But I thought that would be, if he took it as seriously as they did, I saw what a cool thing it was to see somebody come into their own on set.
Totally. They were awesome.
They were awesome. Were you like an intern? How old were you in your first job?
My first job, I was 13. Actually, that's not true. My mom made me model when I was a really small kid.
That goes with everything I've heard about your mom.
I had my first runway show, I was 4.
Were you like toddlers and tiara kind of a vibe?
I was not into that, but
did she
was.
Did she curl your hair and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I had to sleep in sponge rollers. Remember sponge rollers?
Wow.
Yeah. Or she would I bet super French braid my hair, and I couldn't move.
Did she do that every night or just for the shows?
Just for the shows. Wow. Yeah, so I did some runway shows when I was little, and then she left. She moved to Chicago for like a year and a half.
I remember that.
And then when she came back, she moved us to Atlanta, and she was the highest paid model in Atlanta for like 9 years. So she was a very successful model in Atlanta. And so I had no interest at all in modeling or acting.
Yeah.
And she just kind of made me do it.
Yeah.
And so I did commercials when I was a kid.
Wow.
And I did some print ads when I was a kid. And my first job like that, I might have been 8.
Do you have pictures of any of this stuff?
I do at my dad's house. Actually, I hadn't thought about that in a long time. I should have him send it to, I had a book.
Wow.
Where models have
you
books.
Must have been so cute.
I don't know. I was pretty buck-teethed.
That's so cute. Oh my God, that's so cute.
But I had buck teeth and a space between my two front teeth.
I love that.
And I was so skinny. My dad used to say, your legs are going to break off and stick up in you. They're so skinny.
Oh my God, you must have been
hair,
so cute.
Big mouth, like Isla Grace when she was little. I was like, she's eventually going to grow into her mouth.
Yeah.
I was like that.
My mom had big smile, big teeth,
big mouth.
I like that.
Yeah. So yeah, I still have. My dad still has my modeling book. Wow. But then obviously when I got to be a certain age, I pissed her off so many times that she dropped it.
Right.
I probably did it for maybe 2 or 3 years. And then they were shooting the movie Little Darlings in Atlanta.
Oh, Christy McNichol.
Yes. And Tatum O'Neal.
The hottest, sexy tomboys.
And Matt Dillon.
Hot. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He was so hot.
So hot.
So were all the gals. I mean, they were the hottest tomboys with feather hair.
Smoking.
Smoking.
At the summer camp.
Smoking is fun. I smoke once a year on my birthday, and then I have to go on a Z-Pack because my body doesn't like it. Thank God, because I'm vain enough that it's just for vanity. I'm glad that I don't smoke, but I love to smoke.
You do?
Oh, I love it. I'm bad at it, and I love it.
Oh, I don't like it.
It's probably for the best. It's not good for you.
Not for me.
It's not good for anybody, really.
Not for me.
I don't know if you heard it. It's not great.
No.
But oh my God. So Little Darlings came.
Yes, and my mom wanted me to audition for that movie for a smaller part. Obviously not for there. Obviously not. But for a small, like a talking part, but a smaller part. And I was like, well, when does it shoot? And she said, over the summer. And I went, pass. I go to my dad's. I was hardcore into water skiing. Yes. So I water skied like a crazy person all summer, every summer. And I was like, so I can't go to my dad's? And she was like, nope. And I was like, pass. She got so angry at me. She was yelling.
Wow.
She was so angry.
That you weren't her.
That I did not have any interest. This was a real opportunity. Why would you throw this away? Huge opportunity. And I was like, I don't care. I want to go to the lake.
Because you were the real little darling. You were the real, living your life. Do you have video of you water skiing as a little person?
No, we didn't have a video camera or anything like that.
That's so fun,
We were super low key like that.
That's fun.
I don't think so. I mean, I have stuff as an adult that like Bert videoed, but I definitely was not at the level I was when I was young.
Is that the same lake where you guys still go over 4th of July?
Same lake.
That's nice.
Isn't that crazy?
Is that the same house with Doug and everything?
No.
Okay.
So the house with Doug and Ken was in the woods, and he sold that a long time ago, which was heartbreaking.
I know.
But no, this is just a straight up lake house he owns with his siblings.
That's so fun.
So it's really fun. They've owned it for, I guess, since like 1983.
I enjoyed meeting him at the wrap party. He was so cute.
He's such a sweet guy.
He was really sweet. He looked like he was having fun. He was so sweet.
He had a blast.
Yeah. He was he was very cute.
They were very proud.
Yeah, I could tell that.
They're both, my dad and his girlfriend are both very, very, very proud. Obviously Bert's parents are too, but my dad wears it on his sleeve a little differently than Bert's parents. It's all you see when he walks in the room is he's just joy and proud.
That's the best.
He's so sweet.
You must feel like I can just, it's not my family, but like, I feel like what we shot, hopefully from my perspective, is so special. And I grew up in a quirky family, and like, I just feel like it really, to me, and again, I haven't met your whole family yet. I've only met Isla.
Yeah.
I haven't met Georgie yet, but it feels like showcasing a fun family that's filled with love and is just a little different.
Oh, I think that's what we are.
Yeah. And that's just like it's the family that you want to be a part of.
Oh, that's such a great compliment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that is who we are. We've always been fun first. Well, not fun first, not fun everything, but there's no reason to make chores a drudgery.
Yeah.
Why can't they be fun? You know, you still have to do chores. May as well make it fun.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we've done everything.
That's awesome.
It was very cool. But let's not talk about the show too much.
Okay.
I want to save that for right before it comes out in January.
Great. Okay.
But besides this, I feel like the gift in Atlanta was that we got to be good friends.
Me too.
I miss you.
I miss you too. I missed you a lot.
I've missed you a lot.
I've missed you a lot.
And I miss Danielle a lot.
Danielle and I text a lot, and then I knew you guys were in Hawaii, and then I was sorry to hear about your doggy.
Oh, thank you.
And but I was glad to see the pictures. I loved the sunblock on Bert.
Georgia did it. Georgia's such a dick. She is the dick daughter.
I love that.
Yeah.
I loved that. And I loved meeting Isla, but I missed you. I really missed you.
No, I missed you too.
I did. I really missed you. And I felt, it was sort of like, it was, I really want to go back because I feel, and like, I'm really proud of, I feel like it's the proudest of anything I've ever done.
Is it really?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you feel that? I mean, I don't know. I feel the proudest of it. I feel
I'm very proud of it for sure. For sure.
I think it's the most special thing I've ever done.
Is it really?
Yeah. For sure. Certainly. I don't think there's even a close runner-up.
Well, lady, you were a gangster. You showed up every day, massively prepared, ready to play.
Thanks.
You were a great listener. You were a team player. You were no drama. You just got it done. You represented the essence of LeeAnn beautifully. I never, ever, I know we weren't going to talk about the show, but would never, ever want you to try to be me. That's not the point. I'm not interested in that. That's not possible. I am so fabulous. No one could be me. I'm just kidding. But I really was like, it should be something else because it should be what you think it should be, and it should be genuine in that way, that it's genuinely what you bring to this person who is Bert's ultimate teammate, right?
I feel emotional when I think about when I read it.
Yeah.
And when reading it, I felt your character and then actually getting to know you. But I intentionally didn't. I knew people who knew you, and everyone was like, "Oh, you're gonna love LeeAnn. You would love LeeAnn." And like everyone was like, and they're like, "Oh, you're very LeeAnn." And then I intentionally didn't want to do an impression, so I thought I'll get to know her after, but I'm gonna try to just bring the spirit of this and the spirit of it. And I think it really my favorite person was my mom, and the spirit of it very much from you and the character remind me. I think everything that's the best about me is from my mom, and you and the character remind me of my mom.
Right.
And that's when I felt like, oh, I have a weird, unique, like I want to play this. I know this person. This person is the best mom who loves, Bert is much sweeter. My dad was fun if he wasn't your dad, but everyone in my town adored him. And And my mom adored him, and he was an unconventional choice. Like, I think, but she loved him for his quirks. Like, that's what she loved about him.
Right.
She loved his quirks. And to me, reading this script, I was like, oh, well, if you're LeeAnn and you're not, I would see like a typical sitcom wife. They would be like, oh, like scolding someone. I was like, you'd be delighted by Bert being Bert. You would never want Bert to not be Bert. And that's when I thought, and my mom was hilarious. Even though my dad was sort of larger than life, my mom was actually, to me, the interesting, kooky, she looked very sort of put together and like Doris Day, but she was like this funny little kooky. She kept the ship running, but also was like this magical creature. And I felt like that's what I see in you. And that's what I saw in the part on the page.
Fall is here. And with it comes cooler nights, heartier meals, and the craving for something warm and satisfying. That's where HelloFresh comes in, bringing you comforting, chef-designed recipes and fresh seasonal ingredients right to your door. This season, they've taken things to the next level with their biggest menu refresh yet. Say hello to a whole new way to do dinner. Bigger, HelloFresh has doubled its menu. Now you can choose from 100 options each week, including new seasonal dishes and recipes from around the world. Dig into bigger portions that'll keep everyone satisfied. Healthier, feel great with an even healthier menu filled with high protein and veggie-packed recipes. HelloFresh now helps you eat greener with new veggie-packed recipes that have 2 or more veggies. Tastier. Get steak and seafood recipes delivered every week for no extra cost. There's 3 times more seafood on the menu now and at no extra cost. Discover new seasonal produce each week, from snap peas to stone fruit to corn on the cob and more. I have been a loyal user of HelloFresh for years and years, and I just did something really cool. In addition to having it in my own house, I have signed up my college-age daughter and her 4 roommates for HelloFresh Box every week. They are so excited because not only do I know that they're eating at least 3 meals a week that are healthy, I know that they're learning how to cook and they're spending time together. So I can't wait to hear what their take is on HelloFresh, because Isla's been cooking HelloFresh at home with me for many, many years. The best way to cook just got better. Go on to HelloFresh.com/wife10FM now to get 10 free meals plus a free item for life. 1 per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. That's HelloFresh.com/wife10FM to get 10 free meals and a free item for life. Well, would you mind? Thank you. That's very sweet.
That's true.
And I think that's what you brought to the page.
Yeah.
Was just a fun, quirky, free, open, love, happy, joyful, fun
person who's going to get on, who's going to be the voice of reason, and then get on the ride if it's like, okay, we're going crazy.
Yeah.
Not just be like, okay, we're all in as a team.
Yes.
It was always a team.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're a team.
Yeah.
Yep. So you told me the great, amazing, fabulous story about your parents.
Yeah.
Would you mind telling that?
No.
So listen, anything you don't want, we will edit out.
Oh, no, I'm happy to tell anything.
But yeah, tell me about your parents. I love this story.
Okay, so my parents, my mom and dad met in New York City. They worked together. And she had recently, looking back, she had this college boyfriend that she was 1 year older than. And they were like pinned. And he was sort of on the lawyer track, kind of like on paper, very sort of like, a safe choice.
Yeah.
And they were pinned, which I guess is like pre-engagement, because she graduated a year before him. So she lived in Queens, New York, and would take the train into the city. And during the course, and he was going to graduate, and then they were going to like get engaged. And during that year, he fell in love with someone else who he married and made a family with. And I think she was like 23 or 24. I think also, her parents were quite sort of controlling. Her mom was kind of controlling of her, not her dad. And so she just, I think, had this sort of like, I'm going to go have a good time. And she just sort of dove into New York, and she worked with my dad, who was sort of like a fun John Belushi kind of a guy. He looked like John Belushi, and he was sort of the wild bad boy. And it was around New Year's Eve, and they were, everyone was out drinking like a magical New York City winter night. And they figured out, like a bunch of coworkers, that they figured out that everyone got 2 weeks vacation, but if you went on a honeymoon, you got an extra 2 weeks vacation. So my mom was really cute. My dad dared my mom to marry him, that he would take her on a 4-week vacation to South America, and that they could come back and get it annulled, that they would basically screw the man out of vacation time. And so my dad, even though he wasn't religious, they were trying to find a Bible to swear on. My mom agreed. They couldn't find a Bible. They swore on a cookbook.
Oh my God.
The next day, she had a date with another guy, 5 o'clock Freddie, which was a guy that she would make out with till 5 a.m. So she went out with 5 o'clock Freddie and like stayed out till 5. And then she called my dad and she said, okay, I'm going to do this with you, but I don't want to get it annulled. So she basically called his bluff, like, all right, game on. My grandparents met him as her fiance. He showed up in like a little MG convertible and they had a proper wedding. She borrowed her best friend Arden's dress and they went down to South America for a month. And I heard they had sex before they got married. I think they had a crush on each other.
Yeah.
And they stayed married till the end. They stayed married until my dad died. They had for 50 years.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
And then they moved when it was time to have kids. My dad said, I will live one of two places, Manhattan or Little Compton, Rhode Island, which is this tiny little like magical seaside town with a general store with 3,000 people. And so she'd never been to Little Compton, but she wanted her future children to be able to entertain themselves. So I grew up in this tiny town with these parents that married on a dare.
That's so crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
It's crazy.
That's so crazy.
It's so crazy. And I think their relationship, I think she was pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think, he was a big drinker and stuff, but like she loved him. Like she loved, they had their own dynamic and she was just fond of her quirky. She loved the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say that. Do you think he loved her?
I do. He was not I wish he was more verbal about it. You know what I mean? Like I wish he was more, I don't know behind closed doors, but I wished he'd claimed her more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. I think until recently, Bert was a little bit like that.
Oh, interesting.
In public, he actually figured it out himself probably within the last year. One time he just out of nowhere said, I think my energy with you like in front of people is buddy.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I went, it is. And he goes, well, you're not my buddy.
Wow.
So I need to change that.
Whoa.
So he started changing it. But that was like, I don't know, 19 years into marriage?
Because I met you guys after his realization. And my impression of Bert is watching him, he needed you on set.
Yeah.
But then I watched him, he would always have his hand on your leg. He would, in my mind, be claiming you, not in a gross, a very quiet way. Mm-hmm. It wasn't flashy, but I would like a guy to do I like that he just always had he was touching you.
Yes.
And you kind of let him do it. But like he would always have a hand on you.
Somewhere on me, yes.
Which I like.
That's very, very new.
I like
the
that.
Last year. Oh, I like it too. I like it too because we're definitely not PDF people.
No.
It's very respectful, loving. It's very loving.
Charming.
Right? Very, very sweet.
Was he in therapy? Like what made him realize that?
We've been in couples therapy, but only for like 5 minutes. I think that's part of what made him realize
it worked.
I think empty nesting is part of it.
Yeah.
I think running a business together was part of it.
Right.
I think being home for a year was part of it because it happened in the last year and he's been home for I think he said like 13 months now he's been off the road, something like that, 13, 14 months. So I think just the all day, every day of it made him go, oh, wait a minute. I'm kind of like posturing to the world that this is my buddy.
Right.
And I adore her. I love her. I think I should posture to the world that this is my woman.
I like that.
You know?
He kept saying how he was so much more, he fell even more in love with you since it was empty nesting.
Yeah, I think that if you're good at parenting, parenting is your focus as a team.
Yeah.
Not that you take away from your relationship, but that you're committed, or at least in our relationship, we were really committed to growing two healthy human beings.
I love that.
Bert obviously is committed to himself first over everything.
Sure.
Not because he's selfish, but because he's very self-focused.
Sure.
And we all kind of get it.
Yeah.
And it works in our family dynamic.
Yeah.
So some people wouldn't like being married to Bert or having Bert as a dad.
Right.
But our family, it really does work. We all kind of, it just somehow it balances out. I don't think it's hard to explain, but it works.
Bert has one of the biggest hearts of anyone I've ever worked with.
He does.
And Bert is probably one of the biggest family men I've ever worked with.
He is definitely a family man for sure.
And particularly in comedians, I don't know, maybe Nate Bargatze, because I don't know Nate personally, but like from the outside, he presents that way. But like, it seems like I can't really think of many other ones that like you can see he would be very adrift without, like, his heart is huge and he loves his family.
He does indeed.
I just think he's Santa Claus. And he sprinkles his magic, but he needs his LeeAnn.
Yes,
he needs
does
his
for sure.
LeeAnn, and he knows he needs his LeeAnn.
He does know it. He's always known it. Like from the very beginning, he's always known it.
He love you guys.
We are. Thank you. I think we got extremely lucky. I think that I am far more complicated than anyone understands. I think I present as very kind of like easy, straight, and I think I am pretty easy.
Yeah.
But I think that I could not have married someone that wasn't as complicated as Bert.
Interesting.
I think if I had married a straight-laced lawyer guy who came home at 5 every day, I would have been in all kinds of trouble.
What do you think? Like what in you? Like what is what would not meet the eye? Like what complication?
I think my brain works really, really fast.
Okay, I can see that.
I think I move really, really fast.
Same.
And so
same.
Most people I get bored with really, really fast.
Yeah.
So Bert is such a big picture dreamer.
Yeah.
To the point where my brain doesn't dream like that.
Right.
Like I have amazing dreams for the average Joe. My dreams are pretty big. His dreams surpass anybody's I've ever even thought of thinking about. And so much less like to sit with someone who comes with this insane dream just fascinates the shit out of me. And the way he does simple things too. Now, the juxtaposition of that is things that you and I do or other people do pretty easily, like paperwork, is not something he can do maybe at all.
Okay.
But if he wants to make a dish for dinner that he's never tried to make before that's super complicated, he'll just figure it out in his own brain. He'll use a little bit of help maybe from Google.
Right.
And then he'll open the fridge and he'll get the ingredients and it'll just, and all of a sudden I'm eating like some beautiful meal that I never even knew was a dish that existed.
Right.
And so then my brain goes, that's amazing.
I'll tell you when I saw his brain the night that we filmed his stand-up show. And because I do stand-up, not like Bert does stand-up, but I do stand-up. And I know he hadn't been touring, doing stand-up really for a year. And I'd seen his newest special, which was incredible. But like, I know the material from that.
Yeah.
To see a person who had done one show in the last year do an hour and a half of all new material and he'd gone over, like you guys had gone over the set list before, to go over and be such an engaging, funny, but stand up. Like it wasn't just a rambling storyteller. For somebody who like the level that your brain has to be at to be able to pull that off, having not run it before for like an hour and a half for like a completely new set, really impressed me.
Me too. So that's the level I think that maintains my interest.
Yeah.
So when you step down from that level.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so bored. It sounds terrible. We just went to dinner with 2 friends last night, and the husband functions like Bert. They're almost like the same brain, except they do completely different jobs.
What is his job?
He's a film producer. He's one of the biggest film producers in Hollywood. And he's known for doing the impossible film. Like that can't be made.
That's fun.
He makes it.
That's fun.
Right? But he said to me last night, he goes, I got about 12 minutes for each person I meet. 12 minutes max. Most of it's 8. And after that, I'm bored to death. And I'm like, but how do you have friendships? And he goes, I don't.
Oh.
Like you guys are my friends.
Wow.
And because he and Bert function like
at the same level.
At the same level.
At the same level.
Now Bert has lots of friends at all levels, and so do I.
Yeah.
But that's different than a life partner.
Yeah.
I have tons of friends that think in all different kinds of ways.
Sure.
Slow, fast, boring, and fascinating. I love all of that as a friend, but your life partner, the person you hitch your wagon up to forever, is a little bit different.
Interesting.
I think for me, you have to be able, or I want to be able to be friends with everybody, the soul array. But that one person you hitch up to, for me, it had to be somebody who just, their brain moved fast, because my brain moves so fast. My brain moves so fast sometimes that it annoys me.
Me too.
I just said this to Bert. My mother said to me constantly, you got to slow down and you need to be quiet. Slow down and get quiet. Slow down. Get quiet. That was the mantra of my childhood.
I say absolutely not.
And
please don't.
Now, right?
Please don't.
And now, as an adult,
same.
I'm like,
same. I leap before I look. I'm in. I leap before I look. I say yes. I'm in. I always hurt myself because I'm going too fast. Like the only, I don't hurt myself often, but every time I've actually hurt myself, it's just because I go too fast.
You go too fast.
I go too fast.
Yeah. You could slow down a little bit. We could slow down a little bit.
I'm trying
but
to.
I don't want to. I don't really want to.
Oh, no.
That's the thing.
No, I don't either.
I'd rather take the injury.
Same.
Than slow down.
No. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the kid clinging to the side of the roller rink. I want to be skating and sometimes getting bumped around.
Yes.
Which I am.
Why are you like that?
I think I flew out. I think I was born that way.
Yeah.
I think I was born that way.
How did you get from Little Compton to today?
A lot of it was, I think, nature, like nature and nurture. Like, I think how I flew into the world was very much pretty fully, like my personality was there.
Yeah. And
then I had, I think, a combination of, in a weird way, the right mother and also the wrong father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where my mom, she worked and she was proud of it, and she raised me to not take money from a man and to go for it and not have a B plan and to pay for myself. And she always taught about like how I should protect my magic. So she really encouraged me not to go to like,
I love that.
Yeah,
protect your magic.
That was a huge thing. And I think that's probably my biggest thing that I still go by, where like it's a combination of feeling like what makes my tail wag, like working hard, and then you can tell if someone's kind of a hater. And it's even if they're smiling and nice to your face. She encouraged me not to try to go to like NYU or Juilliard or whatever. She's like, I don't think they're going to get you. She's like, so you might have to build your own boat, and because you might not make sense, or they might try to make you like everybody else, and that's not what's unique to you. So
that's really great advice.
Yeah. And
really smart.
Yeah. And I think, I used to sometimes, feel bad, like, oh, I didn't go to Yale or Juilliard or whatever. And then like, I've done some plays in New York, and I used to feel like all these people had MFAs and stuff like that. And then I realized, having toured doing stand-up, it's like, oh, wait a minute. If I can keep a drunk man entertained at the late show at Indianapolis Crackers on a Friday night, I can do the play and like keep my poise. Like if I can be up there alone as like a little blonde female, like I'm fine playing the part that we've rehearsed for 3 weeks. I got it. Like there's somebody like drunk and heckling in the audience.
Right.
Like, so it's not necessarily, none of it has ever been, it's always been like, I've always snuck through the dormer window of things. Like it's never been, like I started writing plays in high school because the head of the theater department didn't like me and wouldn't cast me. So I just made my own plays. And like, So the gift of like every step of the way of anytime I got blocked, I would have to sort of be resourceful. And I think, so I went to Chicago when I was 19. I had a fake ID and I would perform there. That's where I met Rob. He was like Robert Mello, the doctor.
Yes.
Dr. Brooks.
Dr. Jeff.
Dr. Jeff.
Yeah.
And then I worked at Conan. I had no connections. So then I went to New York and I got an internship at Conan O'Brien, and I would like waitress at night. I was an elf at Macy's Santaland. I was a nanny. But I started to make connections, and so I started doing stand up because I knew that at the time there were not very many young women who did it. So I was like 21, and the casting director, Bonnie Finnegan, who I was working for, her assistant sent this assistant to see me at Stand Up New York, and he sent me on a general, and I kept getting called back at ABC, and then I got flown out to test for my first like audition for pilot, which I didn't get, but it got me signed at this agency.
That's great.
Yeah, and then I booked a sitcom, and like, but I've always sort of, you know, like I did Mad TV, but I wasn't a groundling. Like I always just was sort of like writing and making my own things, and that's been my path.
That's how you got here.
That's here we are.
You're just a scrappy girl.
I'm resourceful, and I have and I'm resilient.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
and you're kind and gracious.
Thank you,
I think
LeeAnn.
that goes a long way.
Yeah,
too, to getting jobs and continuing to get jobs
Yeah.
and work and making real connections. It's because you are very genuine and gracious and
thank you, LeeAnn.
and kind.
Thank you. That's one of the things that I miss about in-person auditions, like, because I think sort of a quality of a person can come through in the room. But I love, my favorite part of doing this for a living, I like the actual part of making the sausage.
Yeah.
Like I like the time between action and cut. I loved acting with Bert. I loved playing like our 2-person scenes. There's so many that were so fun.
So good.
I love when it was just me and Bert. I loved the stuff with Chanel.
Yeah. So good.
Those
too.
both, because it's very different kind of dynamics, but I like to play tennis, and sometimes it's fun if I don't know how somebody else is going to hit the ball back, and I like to be a fun teammate for somebody. So I like making things with people. That's my favorite part. And so
collaborating.
Yeah. And then I like the actual, so many things. I'm very excited about this because I feel like people will actually see it. But along the way, it's just as hard to get a job that no one will see as to get a job that everyone will see. So I've learned to try to just have a good time along the way, because you never know if you'll get cut out or if people will see it. Like, I've learned to mostly enjoy the ride of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's important, right?
Oh, that's all of it.
Yeah. If you enjoy the ride, then when the ride is bumpy, you don't really, it doesn't affect you as much.
Yeah, that's right.
It still affects you, but maybe not as detrimentally as it does someone who's not enjoying the ride.
Well, I can tell also about you being gracious when people have been asking since I rapped, and they're like, you know, they're like, did you have, I was like, no, LeeAnn is the most confident. LeeAnn did not make me cut my hair and look like her. LeeAnn did not care if I ever had to like touch Bert to see like LeeAnn. Like,
oh, I was the one that goes, they should kiss now.
Dude, Bert wouldn't do it.
Right?
Bert,
no, I was like, they should kiss.
Bert wouldn't do it. There was we kissed one time where I gave him, it was written in a few times that we kissed and we hugged. There was one time where he's like going on a business trip or whatever, where I give him a kiss on the front step and it cut, and he goes, LeeAnn, I just cheated on you. Like he was,
so
and it was so funny because it was written. I don't even think you were there. Like he was like, LeeAnn, I cheated on you. And then I was like, I don't know, there was a scene where we were supposed to kiss and I knew that we weren't going to, but then he was so funny, like when we would, because he's so loyal to you, which I love.
Silly.
And you couldn't care less, but Bert was not going to do it, which I love, which actually makes me love Bert even more. But then there was like, I remember him grilling me at the end of when we were rapping, because I was going on some dates in Atlanta.
Yep.
And he was like, Arden, how many men, including me, have you kissed? I was like, well, including you, Bert, I've kissed 3 people.
Including me.
And he was like, including me. I'm like, you mean the peck that we had in the front on the step? The one that like this? And when you screamed, I cheated on you. So like, how many people, including me, have you kissed? And I was like, I've kissed 3 people, Bert. I mean, it's so cute though, because so many other guys in LA would be creepers and be delighted to be like a free pass. Like he was not doing it.
No, he wasn't. I think he was avoiding it. I mean, I kept saying to him, like, well, in the audition process, we auditioned so many amazing women. So many. But when you came in and your energy was what it was with Bert, and when you left, and we were debating over a couple of different women.
Yeah.
And I just very bluntly said, I have to believe they're going to fuck. And I don't believe that Bert would fuck these 3 women, but he would fuck Arden. And Bert was like, so uncomfortable. And I went, but we're trying to create something that people would believe.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're going to. I'm not saying that would ever happen. But I'm saying the energy between the 2 of you is so playful and fun and genuine and easy that I could believe that.
No.
The other people, the energy was not, he was not relaxed enough.
Yeah.
He's so freaky he's such a innocent little soul where that's concerned.
Yeah.
That he would never have let himself be vulnerable enough with those other women. And that nothing to do with the women. They did a great job as actresses.
Yeah.
But when you showed up, I was like, oh, this one, I could see that. I would believe that they have sex. And you have to.
I mean, LeeAnn's goals are like LeeAnn is good luck without me. Like, you know what I mean? Like LeeAnn was like, have fun. If you've good luck. Like just
right?
say, like that's like your goals. But yeah, I remember when I came in, you were the first person I wanted to meet. I've met Bert before, but I was excited to meet you. And then I remember Judy was there, who was so lovely.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And then but I knew Bert because we'd done a show together at Flappers. And he had talked about you to me there years ago. But I felt much like how I feel with Bobby Lee and stuff like there's certain people that we may not look the same, but like it is like a brother from another mother. I felt very comfortable with Bert at Flappers. I felt very comfortable with Bobby at Mad TV. Like there's some people that are just your friends.
Yeah, that you just connect like that.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston. Whitney Cummings is the same.
Whitney Houston.
Like the first couple times I met Whitney, it was with Bert.
Yeah.
And the 2 of them back and forth, I said to him, if you ever have a show where you need a wife, she's your wife.
Yeah.
Because I would believe.
Right.
Now, Whitney and Bert are like brother and sister.
Yeah.
There was no way they would ever hook up. But I would believe it. Because of their energy with each other is so awesome. When we were young, we used to dream of being anything. An astronaut, the president, a prince or princess. But as you get older, your dreams change, focusing less on running the world and more on how you can take your skills and ideas and turn them into something real. Instead of dreaming of going to space or owning your own castle, maybe you start dreaming of owning your own business. You'll need a website, a payment system, a logo, and a way to advertise to new customers. It can all be overwhelming and confusing, but thankfully, that is where today's sponsor, Shopify, comes in. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. What if I can't design a website? Shopify's got you from the get-go with beautiful, ready-to-go templates to match your brand style. What if I need a hand? Get help with everyday tasks like enhancing product images, writing product descriptions, or generating discount codes with Shopify's AI tools created for commerce. What if people haven't heard about my brand? Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. And what if I get stuck? Shopify's always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer support. We've been using Shopify for years to run our online store. I love it because I can log in, I can see my inventory, I can tell what's shipped and what's not shipped yet. And it's so user-friendly, I can use it myself, and that's saying a lot. Turn those dreams into cha-ching and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/wife. Go to shopify.com/wife, Shopify.com/wife.
He told me he thought of me like Whitney. He goes,
Yeah,
you guys are
similar.
he said you guys are similar.
Yes, your rapport with Bert is similar to her rapport with Bert. You and Whitney are not alike, but your rapport with Bert is very similar.
I'm tickled by Bert.
She's tickled by Bert.
I am tickled by Bert, and I respect Bert, and I love Bert.
Yeah, he feels the same way, Arden.
Yeah.
We both do, but he does too. He loves you.
I love him too.
He enjoyed working with you so much. He really, really did. He felt like the two of you were a team.
Me too.
I think you were a team.
We were a team.
You had to be.
Yeah. Oh. He was my, like, it felt weird there was a second because we filmed all of this stuff together at first.
Yeah.
And he was like, you're going to go do scenes with other people. I was like, I know you're going to go do scenes with other people. I was like, and then I remember he was like, I don't know if I can do scenes with people that aren't you. And I was like, you can do scenes with people that aren't me. But like, I hope we come back so I can just do more scenes with Bert.
Yeah.
I love Bert.
I think it'll come back.
I do too. It's so good.
I think it is going to be really good.
It's so good.
I can't wait to talk about it more in depth when we're closer to time because I have a lot to talk about with it. But let's talk about being on the couch in the lobby. And this is who we are now.
Yeah.
And how fun was that?
Okay. So Danielle was so great on your podcast.
Wasn't she awesome in Busby?
Oh my God. They were so great.
So great.
And Busby, just like hearing their journey and Danielle looked beautiful.
Yeah.
And like Danielle, so I didn't know Danielle because Danielle didn't do the pilot, but I met Danielle after we did the table read and you all were the other actors weren't there yet and you all were going to the lake house.
Yes.
And so Danielle was so kind. I was going to be alone in Atlanta for the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
And she had her best friend Lily coming in for the weekend.
Mm.
And she just got me a ticket to everything that they went to. I didn't know her at all. It was like her best friend.
Yeah.
She didn't have to include me. And so we just really got along.
Mm-hmm.
And I really admire powerhouse women that and she was fun. Like both of you are super fun and really good at your jobs and you're not pushovers, you know?
Right.
I think, and I bet people underestimate all three of us in life.
Oh, absolutely.
So to be with this secret powerhouse of this is there's a lot of powerful coven energy.
Yeah, right?
So this hotel was so beautiful that we stayed
it was crazy.
Smelled like money.
I tried to buy the scent. I was like, I know you guys are pumping some shit through and they wouldn't sell it.
We tried to get it for you for your birthday.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah, they wouldn't sell it.
They wouldn't give. No, that's how you got the gift.
Yeah, right?
But so we would sit. So this hotel that we were staying at had the toast of Atlanta. It had this club. People dressed. Atlanta dresses to the nines.
Atlanta rocks. Let me tell you.
Love Atlanta.
I love Atlanta too.
I love who I am in Atlanta.
I love who I am in Atlanta and my skin looks amazing.
My skin, I'm hydrated.
Yes.
I'm not slept at all. And it doesn't matter
No.
because we were the Eloise of this hotel.
Yep.
On the Beltline. Gore. The walk, the Beltline.
Yep.
Gore, the smells. People, when we go back, when we
Yes.
get picked up, I'm going to get some I'm going to get some tight. I don't own tight clothes.
No.
I'm going to get some skin tight Friday night dresses.
Nice.
I felt like the looks that were put together in the lobby, the thigh high boots,
Yeah.
the matching sets,
Yes.
the boyfriend girlfriend outfits.
Yes.
I'm on a date and we're coordinated.
It's planned.
And you know the
Yep.
woman's in charge of it.
100%.
These regal, iconic, put together women, these queens coming in, head to toe hair is done.
Yep.
And a heel is happening.
Yes. Accessories to the nines.
A bag. I thought, I'm packing things that are going to be too dressed up. No. I looked like this.
A schlub. I looked like a schlub.
Yes.
I kept going, I can't leave like this.
No.
I came home because I came home for Isla's birthday
Yes.
and went shopping
Yes.
to go back to Atlanta to dress better.
I think we need to put together, link some Pinterest boards of capsule collections.
Good idea.
I think we might need to slut it up a little. And I mean in an elegant, bodycon. I think we need to show our asses.
Yeah.
I think we need to show some tits.
Totes.
I think we need to be tight.
Bring it, baby.
I think we need some nails.
Yes.
But I think we need some like really tight. And Atlanta kept being like, you need to eat more fried food. You need to gain some weight. Like Atlanta's like, we want an ass. And I was like, yes, Atlanta.
Atlanta does want an ass.
Atlanta wants an ass. And I am happy I want to give Atlanta the ass that they want.
We can't provide.
We can provide. We both have asses.
Yes.
So I think we need to dress according. So basically, season 1, me and Danielle, and you have to listen to Danielle's episode if you have not yet. Me and Danielle and LeeAnn would sit on the couch in the lobby.
Not as often as I would have liked.
Danielle and I did it a couple more times.
You did it more than I did.
And so then our king, who was working at the desk, who we loved, we were joking that Danielle and I had started a podcast called Raw Dogging It on the couch because we would just cut to the chase of, we would try to talk to our coworkers who avoided us. We saw that night.
Yes.
Sammy and Jax, they were sneaking out.
They totally stuck out. Other people who will remain nameless.
Left at 12:30 at night.
And literally like almost hand to the eye and around the corner. And we're all loud as fuck on the couch.
We're calling their names.
The two of us are so loud.
Saying like, Steven. It wasn't Steven, but like would not. Our voices carry. Ignore, like, bitch, we're off duty and we don't want to talk to your asses. So we would sit on the couch, but we would talk about their outfits and lure people in and be like, what'd you do tonight?
Yeah.
What'd you do? So it's raw dogging it. So we raw dogged it with Peter.
Yeah.
Has Peter been on the pod?
No, I should have Peter on.
Can I be on with Peter when I come back when the show comes out?
Yeah.
Now, Peter is a mystery.
Peter is a mystery.
The final night, Peter told me that he loved me, not in a sexy way.
Yeah.
But he said, I love you.
Aww.
And he said, I will do anything for you.
Aww.
And he said, if you ever need something, you can call me. And I actually know that he meant it.
He did. He would not have said that. Believe me.
He told me he loved
Peter
me. And
would not have said that.
I love you too, Peter.
Aww.
Because I love Peter. Yeah. But we raw dogged it with Peter. But no, we talked about, we also need to have a game night.
Yeah. Still, I owe you a game night.
You let me know when.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm in town.
Okay. I'm in town.
Bert's
not in town, but I'm here.
We can play without him. We can.
I can get something together pretty quick.
We can probably learn Peter.
Yeah, if Peter's here.
We need to, you know what? Danielle can come.
Yeah, she needs to come. I think she's coming to LA. I just talked to her too. She's coming to LA soon.
Love.
Sometime, I think she said late in September.
Great.
So maybe we'll take her to the Claire V sample sale. I mean... Can we just talk
talk about this? Okay.
How?
Okay. So the show is wrapping.
Yes.
And I wanted to get wrap gifts for everybody on the crew. And then I got like little presents for the kids who I loved. I mean, I love my girls.
I know. They're so great.
We still text.
You do?
Yes. But I wanted to get something special for you and Bert.
Aww.
because I love you.
Yes.
And because you're my friend.
Yes.
And because this job meant the world to me.
Yes, it was.
And I remember you had on this, it looked a lot like this, but different color, this sexy bag. And I was like, what is that bag? And you said, this is Claire V. Bert's sister gave it to me. It's my favorite bag. I want it in another color. So then you came back. You told me you got another bag. And I was like, oh shit. Because I've been going, I wanted to get you the scent, couldn't get it. I texted my best friend Lauren, who I'm going to the sample sale with. I was like, is it crazy? LeeAnn wants this bag. What if I get her? Is this too much? Is this good? She's like, get it. So we went through, we picked out the color. Thank God, because the backup one was the one that you got yourself, the white perforated. I almost got you that. And so I gave it to you. I got Bert his albums, his vinyls. I got you the bag. You're like, this is too much. 2 days later, 5 a.m, you're like, come here. I got you something that I ordered 10 days ago. We had gotten each other the exact same present. I got it in for you in green. You got me the same bag.
Same bag.
We both got each other the same bag. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And we started saying, this is who we are now.
Yeah.
Because we've been changed.
Yes.
We are women who live on the couch.
Yes.
We are going to be bodycon
We raw dog people who
we
come
raw
in.
dog people.
Yeah.
We're going to have our asses out. We didn't have the clothes for it, but now we have our Magic City shirts.
Hello.
We're going to have our asses out. We're going to have bodycon ass skirts.
Totes.
I want to see
Bring
that
it.
ass, LeeAnn.
Oh, girl.
I want to see your ass.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I want.
It's hard to miss.
It's hot. I want to get you like in an Hervé Leger bandage dress. They're back.
Hold on. Wait,
They're back.
You didn't see me at Magic City.
I saw pictures. You looked hot.
I had a big ass in that outfit.
You have you looked hot. Your ass is hot.
I mean, Stephanie did my makeup. I had to look hot.
Okay, shout out to Stephanie who was on Righteous Gemstones.
Yep.
What? Oh, she's no Rain Shall Fall. This is who we are now.
Yeah, she is.
And she gave you all of the makeup.
She gave me all the makeup, which was so incredibly generous.
Did she give you a lesson yet?
Nope.
Okay. She's got to come for my birthday party, obviously.
Well, obviously. She is coming to LA, I think, at some point. I just DM'd her to tell her I missed her.
Yeah, I missed her too.
A couple days ago.
She's hard to get in touch with. We leave each other messages all the time.
Yeah.
I want to go to Dollywood. Have you been?
No, I would love to go to Dollywood.
She wants to go to Dollywood too.
Oh, we should plan a trip to Dollywood.
I bet Danielle, the merch we could get, like a pink satin jacket.
Yeah.
We could stay at like Margaritaville.
I would totally. There's a Margaritaville by Dollywood?
There's a hotel. There's a Margaritaville hotel in Dollywood. Do we go?
Yeah.
Do we get like a Margaritaville suite?
100?
Okay.
Yes,
Let's
we
look
go.
at the books and we go to Margaritaville. I'll
Let's
go
do
anytime this fall. I'll meet you there anytime.
I'm in.
But between now and Christmas.
I love it.
Me too.
Let's do it.
Okay, great.
With our Claire V bags.
With our Claire V bags.
Our Magic City shirt.
We'll get some ass skirts for we can
well,
start.
It's Dollywood though. It's Dollywood.
Okay, then we do denim skirts, boots, thigh high boots.
Maybe.
And then we get satin, like little Dollywood, like disco jackets with fringe.
I love that.
Right?
Yes.
To go with our Magic City shirt.
Completely.
And then we also have our WWE merch.
I know. I wore my shirt this week one day.
I tried it on for here and this felt more probe.
That felt better.
This felt more in the line.
Yes, it did too, because mine, has Goldberg with his eyes bulging out.
I have that.
I love that shirt.
I love that. I can't wait for it to get a little bit cooler here because I'm going to wear it to tennis. I wore this to tennis though when I was a hit.
Oh, yeah.
I also got this in red in a sweatshirt.
Did you?
Yes.
I kind of wish I got in a sweatshirt. I got the jacket. Oh, I did get the sweatshirt.
You got the black
I got the black on black.
You got the black on black. But you said you wished you got the black on white.
I did. But I like it. It's okay. It's good. I'm good with what I got.
We'll be back there.
We'll be back. We can go around too. But I think we were in the middle of something and we pivoted. And I don't remember what it
love
was.
a pivot. Our brains go fast.
They go too fast.
But we're talking fucking
the couch.
You said Bert would have sex with me. The couch. Oh, the couch.
The couch. This is who we are now.
This is who we are now.
You started saying on the couch.
I started saying that.
This is who we are now.
Yeah, this is who we are now. Just because it's like, it was going to be hard for me to go back to my old life. I was changing there.
Right.
I stay out till 5. I have vodka. I eat fried food.
Don't we all?
I eat a lot of wings.
A lot of wings.
I eat a lot of wings. I eat like Bert gets every dessert at dinner and I have all of it.
Yeah.
So that means I have to get up at 4 to keep it tight. Bert was like, Arden, you got to gain weight. I'm like, I'm not you, Bert, and the world is mean. And for now, this is what Netflix bought. But I can slide into a different category season 2. Happy to. Like, you can do it, Bert. But I had all the wings. I had all the desserts, the flavors, all the sushi. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, this is who we are now.
Yeah,
we live on the same floor. I bring my cat Mitten. She's got thumbs.
Yep.
You knock on the door. You go, want to come down? I come down. I shuffle down.
Yep.
You see me in my weird outfits.
Yep.
I got my late night sweatshirts. Coesville, USA.
Yep.
I make like a diet root beer vodka seltzer. Bert's like, you're mixing diet root beer with my vodka? It's like, yes, I am. It's
this is who we are now.
This is who we are now. Who cares?
Who cares?
I eat the wrap chips. What do I eat?
Oh yeah, wrap chips.
I eat the wrap chips.
Wrap snacks.
I eat wrap snacks. This is who I am
so
now.
good.
The wrap snacks are so. I eat wrap snacks. I have diet root beer vodka. I eat wings. I have caramel cake. I get I overserve myself at catering.
Oh my God, 2 plates.
I get like 4
2 plates.
I get like 5 plates.
Our show with 2 plates, and I'm like, Where in your body is this fitting?
I get like
it's bigger than you.
I get like 5 plates. And every week I go, or every day I'm like, I'm going to go like Lily, because Lily just takes what she eats. I get 5 plates. I need one of every piece of cake. I need to have a bite of every piece. I need to try. My dad used to hover. My dad was a heavy kid growing up, so he would never sit down and eat with us. And he would circle the table and just like eat with his fingers off of our plates. I learned, I eat fast like a pup. And I got sent to boarding school. So like, it was like little animals eating. So Bert and I both eat so fast.
So fast, yeah.
And if you come into my house, me and my brother eat so fast, and then we would just stare at the guests because our dad was gonna like eat off of our plates. So I was like, I gotta like defend myself, or I'm not gonna get the food. So I'm like, I just manically eat. Like there's people coming into my plate. There's always little fingers going into my plates.
That happened. Bert and I went to Italy. We were first dating.
Yes,
and we would, quote, share everything.
Yes.
And then about halfway through the trip, I was like, wait, I'm getting 1 bite.
Yes.
And you're eating the rest of it. And I noticed that I'd started eating really fast like that. Because I needed to eat more.
That's how I was raised.
Because he would eat all of it.
All my food was good. I'm more like Bert than you would think.
Yeah, sounds like it.
There's a side of me that unfettered. If I could be Bert, I would be Bert. You know what I mean? Like if I could be, because Bert is all the good side. Like he's the like positive version of if I was unfettered. You know what I mean? He's like me, like glass half full version of me. You know, but like we have similar impulses.
Yes, I think you do have similar impulses.
But he has more stamina
than anybody.
Yes, I see myself off quietly, but I can go. It's funny, no one ever sees me drunk because I was just excusing myself and put myself to bed. I remember like my friend Steve Heitner, who played Banya on Seinfeld. I remember like he was on my first sitcom and I had everybody over and I like got really drunk. And I remember I threw up and somebody came in and they were like, found me. I was hosting and I was like, it's okay. I've done this before. Like I was still hosting from the floor, like clutching the commode. Like help yourself. But I've learned, I just sort of see myself off. So I'm like, you don't need to see. I'm a lightweight.
Yeah, well, you're tiny.
I'm not a big gal, but I want to keep up.
But you're tiny. But I know it's hard. You want to stay with the fun.
How do you do it?
Every other drink is water.
For you?
Yes, I'll have a drink and then I'll have a sparkling water or water.
What's your drink?
Oh, God. It changes all the time.
I feel like you're on tequila.
No, I love Prosecco. You know who's on tequila is Danielle.
Danielle's
Every
on tequila.
time I saw that girl, tequila, shot tequila.
She loved tequila. I love Danielle.
I love her too.
I love Lily.
I love Lily too.
How about the size of their write-up on Deadline? It was like, they had like a 78-page, like a New Yorker article about their company.
Missed it.
Literally just put in the name of their company, Deadline. They had like the longest sort of launch, and you're in there, like the Free Bert's in there.
What?
Yeah,
I missed it entirely.
It was like a glowing. You might have been in Hawaii. It was a glowing,
maybe
beautiful. They're the coolest, and Tony,
the coolest.
I love Tony.
Yeah, they're great.
Tony.
Yeah, he's
Tony
awesome.
with his Tony necklace.
Tony Baloney.
Tony Baloney.
He's awesome.
Tony Baloney is. My friend Andy, who worked with Tony, is like, you're gonna love it. Tony. And I did. I loved Tony.
He's very chill. He's very charming.
He's fun.
He's always been a kind guy to me. Anyway, my experience of him is he just has the kindest eyes and he just wants everyone to feel good.
I loved him.
And have a good time. That's been I haven't known him super crazy well, but I've known him for 21 years. And my impression of Tony is like I saw him yesterday and that we've been friends forever.
That's nice.
And I've just barely knew him.
He's the best.
And Lily is wonderful. I actually texted her yesterday a big thank you for everything she's done on this project because, I mean, obviously they're producing the project. It's their project also. But they came in late. They came in after the pilot, after the casting, after
She's awesome.
You know, and she's just been such... she's just, I texted her yesterday. I was like, thank you for letting me feel heard.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like I give notes and they're kind of brushed over and she will stop and go, actually, that is really important what she's saying. Listen to this. And because I have no experience in producing television, but she does, I think having someone say, hold the phone. And she texted me back and told me how good my notes were, which made me feel like $1 million because my first TV show She's done like 50, not joking. 50.
No, I know. No, I felt like
she's a lovely human to be as gracious and kind of down to earth and at the same time elevated. Somehow she's down to earth and elevated at the same time.
Yeah, she's down to earth and she's fancy. She's the best.
Both at the same time. I don't know how she does it.
The women were powerhouses. And Judy.
There's a lot of women. I mean, Bert surrounds himself with powerful women.
I love that.
He's got 2 sisters. Both sisters are amazing. One sister is another powerhouse. She's an executive at Disney.
Yeah.
His mom is a very powerful personality.
I love that.
Strong personality.
I love that.
I'm a very strong personality.
I love
raised
that.
2 daughters that are really strong.
No, it's Lily's the best. Lily and I immediately liked each other because both of our moms passed away, and we both know this guy, Andy Fleming, who's one of my favorite people who directs and is an executive producer on Emily in Paris.
Okay.
And I was and Andy knew my mom, and I was working with Andy when my mom died. And it was like out of the blue. And Andy was one of the first people who he called me. And it's like, and this sounds like a terrible thing, but it was almost because it's like I love him so much. And she had this, her mom was also sudden. So we both, this is when Lily and I bonded. Andy said to me, like 2 days after my mom died suddenly, he goes, "Oh, I heard about your mother. And I just need you to know, you will never get over the loss of your mother." And I was like, there was something, it was so insane.
Oh my God.
But it was also like, it's so Andy. And it's like, wait, what did she just say? He's like, you're never going to get over it. And he's right. Like, he's like, it'll be different, but you're never going to get over it.
Yeah.
But there was something so honest. And like, I knew that he loved her. And there was something so like, and when like, I told Lily that he told me that I felt like, so whenever Lily and I see each other, we go, you're never going to get over the death of your mother. Because there's very few people that can say that to you and have you love them even more.
Yeah.
And like she loves Andy and I love Andy, and that made Lily and I really connect quickly.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That was how we connected.
How long ago did your mom die?
She died right before COVID.
Okay.
So like
2019?
2019.
Yeah. And it was sudden?
It was sudden.
What was it?
Honestly, I think she missed my dad. My dad had died the year before. And I think she missed the son of a gun. She just dropped dead making breakfast.
Oh my
God. It was like one of those things you hear about, like when I think there was like when we got there was toast in the toaster. Huh. It's like she just had been to Morocco, had been to Miami, was still working. We were going to meet in New Orleans. And then it was just lights out.
Wow.
Right?
And how have you adjusted to that? Like, who do you call when you need your mom?
That's a great question. That's been a big loss. The call. I guess my brother, my friend Lauren. I love Virgos. My mom was a Virgo. I love female Virgos. I think my friend Lauren, she's the one who checks in on me to make sure that I've landed if I'm taking off on a plane. Aww. So you need a friend like that.
Yeah, she's your soulmate.
Yeah, I think my friend Lauren.
Oh,
yeah.
I guess you just never get over the loss of your mother when you have a great close connection with your mom. Are you like your mom? Are you like your dad? Who do you think you're like?
I'm like my mom.
You are?
I'm like my mom with, I think the special sauce is my dad, but with the good parenting and the magic of my mom. I think the dark sense of humor, I think the extra, read all about it, is my dad. The blood.
Yeah.
My dad was really smart. My dad was very interesting. My mom was really enthusiastic. Really fun. She was fun like you're fun.
Yeah.
You remind me of my mom.
Yeah.
You remind me of my mom.
Aww.
I think, it's funny. You can survive the unimaginable and still be yourself.
I agree with that.
And I think in a weird way, I will say the gift of the loss is I used to be a big people pleaser. And I think losing both of them, my body can't do it anymore. Like I still sort of sometimes go on autopilot because that's how I was brought up. But like I have a visceral reaction and I can't make myself like if I either yes I want to go be with them and I feel comfortable with them, or I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Or like I want to do that job, or I want to date that person, or like it's like a visceral reaction and I can't force myself to do things that I don't want to. And because of that, I feel that my life is filled with just the people I'm crazy about.
Right. That's great.
Yeah. And I feel like I have more balance in a weird way.
Yeah.
Because it was that right into COVID. And I think that like, I sort of started, I was like, okay, I want more hobbies because I think I used to be a workaholic. And I was like, I wanted to go someplace where people didn't feel sorry for me. So I started playing like tennis and stuff like that where no one knew.
Yeah.
And it was about like learning a skill. And that was sort of, I feel like my life kind of expanded.
That's really great.
Yeah.
That's really, really great.
Yeah.
So when did you write this book?
Literally.
Little Miss Little Compton.
Okay, crazy you're asking. I tried to sell that for years. I sold it between my house and my mother's funeral. And it changed the book. It's her book.
What?
I sold it in the 5-minute drive to her funeral. And it actually became magic. And I think it became a more positive book because it was, they were like, hope you're having a great week. I got the email. We want to do this book with you. I was like, well, something's happened. And then I wrote it while I was filming Insatiable, right? And it became like a conversation. It was sort of like a book of essays about this unconventional upbringing. But then it was also like all of the best stuff, all the things that I learned from her. Because everybody was telling me stories about her that I didn't remember. And like, so it became almost like, here's how I got cooked.
Right.
Here's the recipe.
That's so cool. I haven't gotten to read it yet.
You're going to like it, I think.
But I've read a little bit. You're a really good writer.
Thanks, LeeAnn.
You're easy to read.
I love to write.
You do?
Yeah, I love to write.
Yeah? Are you writing anything now?
I am.
You are?
Yeah, I have 2 things.
Nice.
Yes. One of which I'm going to talk to you about later.
Okay.
Danielle and I have an idea that we want to do with you.
I know what it is. Wink, wink, wink.
And there's a person that's a part of it. I just rewatched it.
Oh, yeah? I've got to rewatch it
It's
too then.
fucking good.
Yeah.
And there's another person that's involved that I'll tell you.
Okay.
And then I wrote a movie that I'm adapting into a musical, and we've written 18 songs, and it's about an astronaut love triangle.
What?
And it's like an I, Tanya. It's like a dark comedy. And I think it's really good. And actually my friend Avery and I were working on it when I got he read with me for my audition. He's the voice for the audition for LeeAnn.
That's awesome.
So it's all full circle, but we're almost done with the musical.
Amazing.
And we just met with the choreographers from who did Outsiders on Broadway who were nominated for, we're going to make a musical.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so exciting.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to write. And then my friend Lauren Lapkus and I have written a movie.
That's exciting
Yeah.
too.
I like to write. I know you like to write.
I do like to write. I miss writing. But my brain has changed a bit as I've gotten older.
Yeah.
And my brain thinks more like a producer than a writer.
I like that.
It used to think in a very different way. I don't know what happened. I also realized, I got the same exact score on my SAT for English and math.
Interesting.
To the number. I don't remember what it was. I just remember that they were the same number.
I like math.
So I think my brain works well both ways.
I wonder if you were to watch all the stuff that you used to love or read the books that you used to love, because you've been producing so much. I wonder if you went back to some your top 4 biggest hits, 2 favorite movies, 2 favorite books. I bet that would wake something up.
I wonder. I should do that. It's a really good thing. I was really into writing rom-coms, and they just don't make rom-coms anymore. So
fun.
That was all I wrote when I was writing. Was all rom-coms.
I feel like the few that have come out though have done well.
Are really, yeah, they have. I think they have. But
it's Christmas one. Everybody buys Christmas rom-coms.
Yes,
and it doesn't have to be a Hallmark one. It can be edgy, but people buy Christmas things.
It's very true. Anything Christmas holiday, any kind of holiday.
Do you love the holidays like I do?
I love the holidays. Yeah.
I mean, you've seen my house. I love
your house is fucking fabulous.
Thanks, LeeAnn.
Their design style is next level. You put wallpaper on the ceiling, but not on the wall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is she? Who is this person?
I
love your house.
Thanks, LeeAnn. I want to see you. I mean,
crazy.
I love your offices. I want to see your
house.
No, I want to come see it.
Oh, you.
I want to come work out with you guys.
Stay here.
Oh, really?
My house is beautiful, but I'm not great at what you're great at.
Okay.
Like I'm not great. Like in this room, I picked the wallpaper.
Yeah.
The couch.
Great.
The chair.
These are the stars.
That's where I stop.
But
and
these
then
are
I
the
go,
stars.
I don't know what to do with it. And I pick that light.
But these are,
And then
but those are the
I
stars.
Go,
but what else? What else is there in
there's
here?
this, and there's some flowers, and the pillows, and the
But that's
panther,
just
and whatever.
staging.
I don't know how to do that.
That's okay. That's why some people bring in stagers. You
So,
don't
yeah,
need to. You designed the room and then you could bring in somebody to stage it.
Yes, I had a friend who did that. She did a great job.
That's okay.
I think that what she set in place, I'm not able to maintain very well. I just don't have enough. Like when I hired her to do my Christmas mantle.
Yes.
It was so fantastic.
What did it look like?
It was gorgeous.
I love Christmas.
It was so great.
What flavor? What version of it?
It was like just Santa Claus.
Yes.
It was all these Santa Clauses and like big mercury glass balls.
Yeah.
Garland. And it was so beautiful. And then I took it down and I went, I don't remember what goes back on the mantle.
She can come next year and take a picture.
So I took a picture of it when I took it down I could put it back.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I don't remember what was on there before. I just look at the actual mantle because the actual mantle is a reclaimed piece of wood that I found and had made into a mantle.
So you're a designer, not a decorator.
I am. That's it.
Yeah,
so
that's
you come to my house and goes, this design is amazing. Could use a throw pillow.
That's okay, but you could just bring in a style. You're the designer. You could bring in the stylist. Okay, I have 2 Christmas shop pitches for you.
Okay.
Do you like New York?
Yeah.
Okay. John Darien has opened a Christmas shop that is only open like it's a whole shop filled with the most magical kind of mercury ornaments. The most magical thing you've ever seen in your freaking life. You could stay at the Bowery Hotel that's right there. That's so fun to stay at. Has a fun bar, fun people watching at a fireplace. And then my mom used to, because she loved New York, she would take us to the top floor of Bergdorf's to use the bathroom and look out the window and see the plaza and Central Park. But the top floor, the Christmas department, both of them had the best ornaments. And the John Darien, you gotta go.
Okay.
You gotta go. You gotta go between like Thanksgiving and New Year's.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, it's amazing.
That sounds amazing. Okay.
I'll be there the 18th to 21st and then also the 26th to the 28th. I'll be there through New Year's.
Doing what?
I'm just hanging out.
Just hanging out?
With my brother, and then we're going to go to the islands.
What? What island?
My brother is taking us to Antigua.
Ooh.
I've never been to the islands.
Me neither.
I've never been to the Caribbean.
Oh, the Caribbean's amazing.
I can't wait.
Oh, the Caribbean is so fun. You know why? The water is warm.
I can't
the
wait.
The water is clear.
Yeah.
There are fish everywhere. It's beautiful.
I'm just going to
go to Antigua, but
I'm going to do any silly activity they have.
Do it.
I'm down.
Snorkel all day long.
I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to go before and after to New York, see some shows, have some meals, go out, fun stuff.
Love that.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
That's going to be awesome. So after your birthday party.
After my birthday party.
So I have a few questions about your book and then we'll wrap it up.
Love it.
So easy, hard to write the book?
I got in on time. My own brain, I think, again, I had to start through the dormer windows. So for anybody who's writing a book, I literally wrote it in like 15-minute chunks. I did not like sit down and write for 4 hours. There was a lot of resistance in me. Probably also because of what had just happened, but I started with the easier chapters that were sort of less personal.
Yeah.
And then I had to start with it's always me tricking my own resistance, my own brain, my own saboteur that just wants to stop me from doing things, or that's not good. Who would want to read this? Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
So I started with the easiest stuff, and then I would set a timer, do Pomodoros, and then which is 25-minute chunks and I just mostly I had a word count that I had to get to. So I tried to not reread as I was going. And then the rewriting process, the writing process was the rewriting process.
I see.
But it was probably the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
I think because it was personal. I think you're raised to keep secrets. I had a friend who was really great though, and he kept saying to me, just check your motives. Like of either protecting someone, like to the point where, like, cause I wanted to tell the truth, but I didn't want, like, I knew I wanted it to be a fun book, but I also wanted it to be an honest book.
Right.
And so he just kept telling, which I feel proud of. I feel like I let my brother read it first. I feel like it was done in a loving way. I feel like some people are like, why weren't you harder? Like I was like, because I'm not angry. That's not what this book is.
Right.
So I felt like it was, the good girl in me was worried that people would be upset because it's true stories. Mm-hmm. Even if it's like a funny, positive thing, because it's partially about my town and partially. And what's interesting, Sarah Colonna had said to me, I was like, is anybody upset? She was like, no, people are, she's like, even if I wrote kind of like a sassy story about people, most people are just so happy to be like acknowledged somewhere or put on paper that they were happy to be included, that no one was upset. And I found that I had the same experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to read it.
I think you're going to like it.
It's been on my nightstand. Full disclosure, my book club for my podcast has been front and center.
I mean, you can listen to, there's an audio. I read the book.
Oh, shut up.
You might like that.
Oh, I'll download that.
Just do that.
I'll listen to that in the car.
Yeah, because then you can just like hanging out. Then you can hear me.
Yes, I would much rather do that.
Yeah, just do that. And then you can look through for the pictures.
Yes. Oh, that's
you can
true.
look through for the pictures.
This picture. Hi.
That
who is that adorable human being?
Dude, that person. That's who.
Who is she?
That is I looked like a boy. That was me trying to glow up a little bit.
I love the glow up of the collar.
The collar. She's feeling herself. She knows she looks good.
And the red bow that's just peeking.
She's got her pop collar.
It's like a sunset.
I have to tell you, I didn't know you yet.
No.
I recreated that picture holding mittens, and I made braces because my book came out at the height of COVID. So I made puzzles out. Do you do jigsaw? I'll give you I have a puzzle
jigsaw
left.
puzzles.
I will give you, I have like one left because I have one that I'll keep. I have a puzzle for you.
Okay.
Of mittens and me. Oh. And it says, meet the authors. And I'm dressed. I've recreated it with the braces and the bow, holding mittens, who's bummed. And you can make a jigsaw. So I sent those out with the book when the book came out, because it was like September 2020 is when the book came out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But it was fun. I feel like it's like a really fun read. I feel like my friend said it should be called Funning with Scissors. It's like an unconventional family. It's super fun. It's also walking through how I walked through a loss. So if anybody has a loss, but in an optimistic version of walking through something, I think it's a good relatable book if you grew up in an unconventional family.
Okay, I definitely did.
Yeah,
too.
It's a loving portrait.
That's great.
Yeah,
I'll listen to it.
And you didn't meet my brother.
I didn't. I was back here with
season 2, baby.
Season 2,
baby.
I missed your brother.
He's sweetheart.
Bert said he was a real sweetheart.
Oh my God. My brother has talked about I read this thing about, he read the watch he gave Bert. My brother is also a watch nerd. He's like, there was a thing about how tiger stripe rock formations. I was like, text it to him. I'm like, I guarantee you Bert would like to read that.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, they kind of connected.
They did.
Yeah, they were sweet.
Cute. That's cute.
Yeah, they were cute. They talked watches.
So game night. Figure it out.
We're going to play Racco. And then you ordered your
Rumi Cube.
Great.
Or Rummy Cube. People call it different things. My friend Sandy, whose first language is Cantonese,
I've heard about Sandy.
Rummy Cube. I don't think that's the actual pronunciation, but she's the person who introduced me to it, and now I can't get Rumi Cube out of my head.
All right, we're going to play Rumi Cube, and we're going to play Racco.
Let's do it.
Racco.
We're
going to play Racco.
And our Magic City shirts.
Can we talk about how well-dressed Danielle is?
Yeah.
We're going to put a capsule collection together for Raw Dog Season 2 on the couch. This is who we are now.
I love it.
I don't ever go anywhere without.
I don't either. I wear mine every day.
I wear this every day, and I've never taken this off.
So
my
I had a bracelet inscribed.
Yeah.
With TIWWAN. This is who we are now.
This is who we are now.
For the 3 Raw Dog podcast on the Couchers.
This is who we are now.
Arden and Danielle.
And then I have my heart from Bert that I don't take off.
That little sweetheart.
I know.
Yeah.
I got to tell you how much I know I said this to you. Lilu's mom, Haley, the last day of shooting, hanging out with them at their house. She's so great.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah.
And that little Tavy.
Yeah.
That's a great family.
It is a great family.
They're great family.
Great family. And the young lady that plays Georgia, Ava, her mom, they were lovely.
Katie.
Yeah, Katie.
Great. They're sweet. They're not pushing their kid. Like, they're just like nice moms.
Yep.
We lucked out.
Yep, we did.
Those are nice girls.
Everybody who was on set was lovely.
Yeah,
there was not one stinker in the bunch.
No, we didn't have there was not a secret douche.
No secret douche, no non-secret douche. There was no bad people.
When people are like, "Oh, how's the show?" I'm like, "No, you don't get it. It's really good." They're like, "Oh, is it like multi-cam?" I'm like, "No, you don't. You have no idea what's coming your way."
Yeah, buckle up.
They're like, "It's really good."
Yes, it is. Wait till you see it. I'm going to show it to you in just a minute.
The guys did a really good job.
Yeah, they did. Jared and Andy, they did a great job.
Jared and Andy did a really good job.
They did.
The scripts are great, and I feel like it looks great, and like they did a really good job.
They did.
6 episodes.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hair on fire. 6 episodes in 5 weeks.
4.5.
It was 4.5. Yeah.
4.5.
It was crazy. It was crazy down. But we're going to talk about the show in another episode.
Yeah, we'll be back, baby.
We're going to do that.
We'll be back. I'll wear my.
It comes in January.
I'll wear my WWE shirt that time.
There you go. I'll wear mine too. And then
I'll wear my bucket hat.
Same. Well, let me just say this about you. I'm so happy. If the show goes away and disappears, I don't think it will, but if it does, then the gift of the show was my friendship with you and with Danielle.
Me too.
And with Lily and Tony. I got closer with Lily and Tony. But you were very special.
Yeah, you are special to me too.
You're special to me.
Thank you. You're special to me too.
I have missed you so much.
It makes me feel really good. You feel like my family. I think of you as my family.
It's the same. So we can't be strangers.
No.
Once I get Bert back on the road, which actually kind of started today, I'll have time to have lunch. And
let's do it.
So let's keep up with each other.
I would like that.
Let's do that.
I would like that.
I mean, we lived together for 7 weeks.
Girl, I love a girlfriend hang.
Heck yeah.
I'm a very girlfriend hang kind of a gal.
Same.
And it's hard to make a girlfriend in adulthood.
It is harder. It is much harder, yes.
But then once you get them, they're even better.
Yes, well,
they're even better.
Yeah, you sniff out the bullshit really fast and you just don't put up with much.
No.
And you don't give out much. So
No. Once you get the ones, you're like, this is who we are now.
Yeah, this is who we are now.
Can I just say Danielle's dating, like going on dates?
I heard date number 3.
I was her dating doula.
I know you were.
I'm having a bachelorette season myself. I'm going on a ton of dates.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's so exciting. You're such a hot catch. So is Danielle.
Thanks.
I don't know why. You're just a hot catch.
Yeah, no. It's been, you gotta, it's always fun to go on dates because I drive myself and I'm not going home with anyone. So it's like no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
I'm taking care of, I've been having a nice time.
Have you?
Yes.
Good.
Well, no, slow and steady. We had one stinker that you guys didn't like.
One stinker, yeah.
Who I didn't like.
Nope.
And now, but like, no, I've been going on fun days. This fall is my bachelorette season.
I love it.
Yeah, it's been fun. They're all between the ages of 33 and 37.
Okay.
That's who likes me.
That's your ball game.
That is who is coming hot and heavy, and that is who likes me.
You know what? That's a good age group.
I think so too, because slightly older, they're probably married. And then slightly older than that, they want like a 25-year-old. So if this age doesn't care about like an age spread and they're like, they know how, like they're in and their moms raised them well. They're not, they all have jobs. They're not threatened by what I do. Like none of them are trying to be stand-ups or actors or anything. So so far it seems they're all pretty great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And they have enough energy to keep up with you.
Yeah. No, they think they are on.
You have a lot of energy.
Same. So do you.
Yeah, you have a lot of energy. So you feel like.
And then I need a nap.
And then
I think you have more energy than I do.
I have a lot of energy.
You don't need as many naps as I do, I don't think.
I don't take naps. I used to when I had kids at home. I would take a nap right before because I would get up at 5:30 or 6 when I had kids.
Yeah.
Because their school started at like 7:05.
Yeah.
So I would like right before pickup take a nap and then make it through the rest of the day and go to bed at like 11. But I don't have that long of a day anymore. I get up at like 7:30 and you go to bed at 11. So that extra like 2 hours in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Okay.
Through the day. But yeah, I have a lot of energy. Sometimes I have so much energy, it It drives me crazy. But when we were moving Isla in, my dad came to help.
Yeah.
Because she's living in a very old house. House is 130 years old or something like that. So I knew it was going to be a little bit of Pandora's box. You know, you hang a shelf up, this falls down, this plaster comes out. So I had my dad come. And my dad and I run at a pace that's not normal.
Right.
And the only other person I know that runs at that pace is my dad.
Yes.
And so we just run circles around everybody. And my kids and my husband complain to me about my pace a lot. Like, you just need to calm down. You need to slow down. It's too much for me. You're fire hosing me. This is a lot. I can't process. This is too much.
I'm like you.
And so one day I said to each child, and then to Bert this past week, I came in from working out with my trainer. I had already done 2 loads of laundry, unloaded the dishwasher, worked out for an hour, made coffee, and I came in and I was continuing on with my day, and he had just woken up, and he goes, "You have got to slow down." And I went, "Do you know what? I don't."
Yes.
Because my mom said that to me every day, but you know what my dad would do? He would open the back door and say, "Come back when you're hungry."
Good for
That's
you.
what I'm looking for from you.
Good for you.
What I'm looking for from you is, you go, girl.
Yes.
You get your shit done today.
Yes.
I said, I am so tired of living with 3 people who tell me I'm too much.
Yes.
So I am sick of that.
Believe
I
me.
will not accept you telling me to slow down. The only thing I will accept from you right now is you go, girl. And he turned around and he goes, "You go, girl." And I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Don't freaking tell me to slow down one more time.
My mom painted a side for me that said, "You go, girl."
Oh, no.
And I want you to think of that. And I want you to think of me saying to you, "You go, girl."
You go, girl.
Because I'm a you go, girl.
Let's fucking go.
I have a lot of people that are like, whoa. And I'm aware sometimes I'm like, I gotta my enthusiasm. I'm like, okay, I gotta.
You know where it bites you in the ass is travel.
Yeah.
When you travel with someone who's not a go girl.
No.
Bert and I have to negotiate travel, because what we do is we go, one day we do nothing.
Yeah.
One day we do me.
Yes.
One day we do nothing.
That sounds perfect.
One day we do me. And then I can set my expectations to go, today I'm just laying at the pool.
Okay.
Tomorrow we're going to tour every single temple that's ever existed on Bali.
Great.
Next day, we're sitting at the pool.
Yeah, I don't want to sit on the pool the whole time.
I can't do it.
I can't either. I've traveled with people that can. I can't
do it.
I can't.
But I would see every temple every day until I dropped.
Okay.
And he's not going to do that.
Okay.
So you have to negotiate it. But if you go with someone who can't run at your pace ever.
I've done that.
You can't do it.
I'm also the fastest walker in the world.
I am such a fast walker. He's always like,
my legs are like corgi dog. They're like, I have a long torso, little legs. And I'm like, and we're like, how? My best friend is like 5'11", and she's always like, how? Slow down.
She's so fast.
Why? My legs are twice your length. How are you so far ahead of me?
I don't know.
It's me and Lauren. And she's like, what the fuck? She's so chill. And I'm like, yes. Let this circle be unbroken. Look at your cute beads.
Oh, these are some Bert is a sneakerhead. And
they're cute.
He sneakerheads me.
They're cute. He does you right.
He does me right in so many ways. He's a great guy.
I love him going, literally the few times you would take up, "Where's LeeAnn? Where's it?" Everybody says, LeeAnn! Where's LeeAnn? LeeAnn. And then him just like touching.
Yeah, I know.
Touching.
So funny. The whole time we were on set, he goes, "I just need to know that you're watching the monitor."
Oh,
that's all I need.
I mean, look, he's out of his comfort zone.
He is. He was like, "You're going to tell me if something's off. So if I don't hear anything from you, I'm assuming everything's okay."
He did such a good job.
He did a great job.
He did such a good job. He's such a good. He could be, if he wanted to. I fully see him as like a Tony Soprano.
He could. He
could play like a gangster.
He could.
Wouldn't he be a fun gangster?
He would be hysterical. He's scared of every loud noise.
But like when you see him, like I could see him in like a drama.
Yeah, I definitely could see him in a drama. He's a really good actor. He really believes in the situation.
When we would be able to like connect and make eye contact.
Yeah.
And like actually that's my, like, you want to be able to like have an authentic moment of what's like being brought to you.
Yeah.
And I always knew it when we had it.
Yes.
And like, honestly, I've worked with people who've done way more. Like he's very present.
Yeah.
And he is such a open-hearted guy.
Right.
That when we could make eye contact and connect, like he was such a good actor. He did such a good job.
He did. So did you.
Thanks.
You guys were a great team.
We really had a good time.
We did. Okay, let's go watch it.
Okay, let's go watch it. I'll see you guys in a few months.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on today.
I was so excited. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I was so excited to see you too. So next time I see you will not be at a podcast. It will be lunch or game night or something like that.
Game night or Claire V.
Yep. Or Dollywood, but we're going to see each other before Dollywood.
Okay, great. And then we'll get Danielle out here.
Yes.
And then maybe we go to New York.
Maybe she meets us at Dollywood.
We got to plan that. I'd like that.
Do you like roller coasters?
Yes.
Oh my God, so
I go
much.
on every coaster.
Same.
I love roller coasters.
Same.
Okay, great.
Same. Bert hates them. Because you know why? Too fast.
I have my inner ear. It's harder I have to do the loop ones last, which is too bad because I will go on any roller coaster. So once I do 2 loop-de-loop, I'm done.
Yep.
But I'll go on all the drops. I'll go on free falls.
Yep.
I'll go on all that stuff.
Okay.
And then our final one will be the loop. And then
Let's do it.
And then we'll have to get me some.
Let's plan it.
Yeah.
For real.
Okay. I would like that.
Let's do it.
I think it'd be fun in the fall. Like November?
Sometime, yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Let's
great.
look at my schedule.
Okay, October, November sounds great.
Yeah,
Something like when it's cool.
Yeah.
Foliage, Dollywood. Okay.
Let's do it.
Bye.
Bye.